we are Carla and Matt. We live in Leesburg and Woodley Manor, and we just completed the backyard project. First came to know of them from the Dulles Expo Center in 2023. We showed up, we walked through, we took literature from several different contractors, and several came out and gave us quotes. And we had a neighbor that had worked with previously, and we know him to be very particular, and he gave high rave reviews. So we moved forward and worked with John Doherty as the designer. We kicked things back and forth several times. He was very pleasant to work with and didn't mind of our, for lack of a better term, attention to detail of getting the plans just right before we started. And then we, mid-project, added a whole nother lower deck, and that process went as smooth as it possibly could.
Yeah, we decided to add a swim spa to our project, so the whole thing had to be redesigned, basically.
We are the original owners of the house. We've been in it 25 or 30 years.
Almost 30. Yeah.
And we've wanted a screen porch for much of that time. And then when we finally were ready to move on that project, it grew, and we kept adding things and bells and whistles, and it went from a screen porch to a screen porch and deck to a screen porch deck patio to a screen porch deck patio swim spa hot tub, and it just grew into this wonderful outdoor living space that we have today. After being very impressed with their display at the Expo Center, after talking with our neighbor that had worked with them, and how extensive and high-end the design process is. We kicked it back and forth several times to get it exactly right before we started. Working with the team, it was truly outstanding. Working with Luis and John and the other project managers from the hardscape to the deck, they create a group text for immediate communication problems are solved. Everybody on the team is on it, and both of us, any questions we had go into that group chat, and we got almost immediate response. Very pleasant to work with.
Yeah, all of the details are just beautiful. We didn't want a plain cookie cutter screened-in porch or deck, and it's just gorgeous. All of the little details and
this stonework is just, I think it's magnificent and shows off the porch in a fantastic way. And we love it. We spend a lot of time out on this deck. This is much better, much more usable. It's purpose-built.
Yeah, having the deck around it, we could put some chairs next to it, and it's easier to get in and out of it. So it really finished off that part of the project and made the swim spa much more usable.
We use all of the space a lot. We eat out here, we entertain frequently, we have several dinner parties a month. The dining area is used, but I would say as a family, we use this seating area primarily. This is where we are most evenings, either listening to music or watching TV, but we also use the fire pit and the swim spa, so it's all getting used.
Yeah, and the fact that we put the vinyl windows in, I think we'll be using this porch space 3 seasons, maybe 4 seasons. We have heaters in here, and I think we'll be out here year-round.
Has just been so enjoyable throughout the entire process. I didn't feel like I was a client contracting with a contractor. It was more like as soon as the design process was done, we were all a team working to get to the same end product.
And this was a big project, and they were at it every day they could work. In fact, we started construction in November. The days were short. The construction crews showed up early, and often they worked past dark to stay on schedule and keep
sometimes
things
on
moving.
Saturdays.
Yeah, that's right. They did come back on Saturdays.